Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to tell you why you should avoid politics and why it's bad for your mental health. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and don't forget to check out some of my free resources below. Also, don't forget to check out the Empowered Eating System, my signature program. There is a link below. I'm not talking about eating disorders or eating right today. I'm talking about mental health. We're in a presidential election cycle here in the United States, so politics are nastier than ever. And this has been a really brutal year. We've had a lot of racial tension and lockdowns, and everybody hates each other. So things are even worse than they were the last time. I'm going to make the case in this video that politics is bad for your mental health, and you should try to minimize it. I think politics ruins everything. It doesn't make anything better. When corporations become political, when sports become political, when schools become political, when people become political, everything gets worse. Nothing improves when it becomes political. That's why I say you should keep politics out of your life as much as possible. The first reason why is because you can't change anything. You don't have control over it. Yes, you can vote and you can write to your elected officials, which I guess helps, but really you don't have control over anything. People are going to believe what they want to believe, and people are going to say things that you don't like. Nobody is ever going to see the world the way you do. Not everybody has the same experiences. Everybody has a different mind. That doesn't mean there isn't some objective truth. I'm just saying that you can spend your whole life trying to persuade people, but it's not going to help. You don't have control over the elected officials and what they do. Yes, every 2 to 4 years you can vote to change that, but on a daily basis and on all of the bills that they pass, do you have much control over that? Probably not. You don't have much control over the regulatory bodies either. So you should try to focus on things that you can control. And what are some of those things that you can control? You can control what you eat, what you weigh to an extent. You can control your fitness, you can control what goes into your mouth, you can control what kind of media you consume, who you hang out with, where you spend your time. I like to say that I don't vote at the ballot box, I vote with my time, my money, and my location. So right now I'm voting to make this video, and you're voting to watch the video. You're voting all the time, whether you know it or not. So what are the first two reasons? One, you don't have much control over it. Two, you're not going to persuade people. If you're going to debate people and get into discussions or arguments, just understand you're probably not going to change their mind. The most you can do is change their perspective, plant a seed, and then hope that that leads to some change in their thinking. But when I think about the ways that I have changed my mind over the last 10 years, it's not because I got into a discussion or an argument or an online argument. It's because through my own curiosity, I obtained new information and I changed the way that I think. I read different books, I listened to various podcasts, and now I believe different things. It's not like everything is different now. It's not that there's no overlap, but what I believed 10 years ago is not exactly the same as what I believe now, because I have more information. I have different perspectives. My brain is more mature. I can process more information. And you need to let other people go through that path. They're going to obtain new information. Maybe they'll change their mind. I know some people who have undergone radical transformations in their thinking, but you're not going to do that with one argument or one discussion. So only talk about politics if you truly enjoy it. Don't go into a discussion because you think somebody is actually going to change their mind in that discussion. All you can do is maybe change your perspective a little bit. That's it. Accept that people are going to believe different things that you do, and accept that people are going to believe stupid things, and they're going to believe things without much evidence. Just let it be. That is the world we live in. The other reason why is because there are so many other things to focus on in life. You can focus on your fitness, your finances, your social life, travel, hobbies, kids, home improvement. The list goes on. There's always 10 or 12 different things that you should be talking about before we talk about politics. There's so many great things to talk about. There's so many interesting things in the world for the curious mind that you don't need to talk about politics very much. This channel would not be possible without Essetino artists. If you want to start your own YouTube channel and start producing content today, then check out the Creative Business Academy. There is a link below. All right, back to the video. So focus on things that make you happy and bring you joy. For most people, politics doesn't bring happiness and joy. It just makes them angrier because they feel helpless. They feel like they could fix the situation, and if they were in charge, things would be better, but they can't. And somebody else is making those shots and they have no control over it. So just let that be. There are so many things that you can control in your life that you're not controlling. So if you're watching this channel or you watch my videos on eating disorders, that's something that you can control, but you're not controlling. And that's why I make those videos, to help you control that. So if there's something in your life that's not, if there is some way to improve your life, then just do it. And focus on the things that you can control and not the things that you can't control. Focus on getting better every day. Make change and improvement a habit. It doesn't mean you have to change everything in one day. I've made that clear in previous videos. You just need to get a little better every day. Remember, if you just got better a little bit every day for a year, you would change your life. But it's that consistency. You have to show up every day. So focus on your own improvement, focus on your own life, and focus less on politics and what the president tweeted this morning, and somebody said this and somebody said that, and here's the latest scandal, and here's the latest reason why we should be outraged. That's not going to help you. Remember, it's not going to make you healthier, happier, wealthier, or wiser. So why are you paying attention to politics so much? You should absolutely avoid the online arguments. Don't go to forums. Don't post comments below the article. Remember, people don't really care what you think. I hate to break that to you, but that's true. And you're not going to persuade them. They're not going to persuade you. When's the last time somebody persuaded you on an internet forum or in the comment section? Probably never. In fact, you probably left that discussion more entrenched than you were before. So if you want people to come to your side, the counterintuitive thing to do is not to argue with them. Just don't leave any comments. Let them go through that path of self-discovery. They might change. Finally, don't base your networks on politics. Your friends shouldn't believe everything that you believe, and you shouldn't make friends because they believe what you believe. And not everybody in your circle should think the same. I don't think that's healthy. I think it's healthy to have people who don't see the world the same way you do. It makes your life more dynamic. It makes life more interesting. You should have friends because you have the same goals and you have the same values, not because you read the same political magazines or the same online publications, or because you vote the same way. How much time do you devote to politics every week? Let me know in the comments below. So what are the takeaways of this video? Try to limit the amount of time you spend reading about politics and paying attention to politics, and the amount of time you spend watching it. Limit the cable news. Try not to watch local news. Talk about other things in your life. Don't get outraged. Don't follow the latest scandal or what so-and-so said or what this politician said. You can't change it. People are going to say things you don't like. People are going to believe things you don't like. Leave it at that. Try to improve your life. Trust me, there are so many areas of your life that you need to improve and that you can improve today. Hope you found this video educational and entertaining. Remember, don't forget to subscribe and check out some of my free resources below. If you liked this video, I'm sure you'll like one of the other videos that you see on the screen. Click one of them and I'll see you there.